AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I hope the Solarians... A lot of your people were lost.
We came to Andromeda because we had a contribution to make. The Kett won't take that away. Back towards Voeld. Beginning approach.
Voeld orbit is steady.
Approaching the LZ.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support restored.
Good to see you again, Commander Do Xeel.
And you, Jarl. You must be the Pathfinder who saved the Moshae. I'm Anjik Do Xeel, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angara.
Thank you for allowing us into your base, Commander.
Your actions display your soul's intentions. I hope you will join the fight against the Kett. We've held the Kett at bay, but have been unable to deal a decisive blow. The longer things drag on, the greater our disadvantage.
If your current approach isn't working, we'll need to find another one.
Our main problem is a lack of fighters. If you want to know where you can make a difference, go to the post that overlooks the valley. Nothing happens on Voeld without our lookouts knowing about it. Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
That's it for now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
Wow.
Raelis?
That's me, yes. I'm Raelis. Wow. You really showed up.
You said you had intel. I can't ignore that.
I just didn't think you'd come yourself. Anyway, I should get to the point. Your raid on the Exaltation facility sent the Kett scrambling. They're trying to get their operations in order. Our scouts report increased Kett movement through certain areas of Voeld. Not military, though. Science and research vessels.
Doesn't matter if they're science Kett, warrior Kett, janitorial Kett. They're all bad news.
Some of us were concerned they might be planning more Exaltation. Or putting more of our people through torturous study. We don't have the tech to break into their bases. But someone has to stop them.
You're talking to the right person. We always help our friends and allies.
I knew you'd help. I'll send the nav point immediately.
Tempest, we're gonna need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav.
Okay, Sam, what's Voeld got for us?
Kett activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Kett military efforts on Voeld.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Kett installations.
What about the Angara? The Resistance, what's their status?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Peebee, did I see you unpacking the other day? And then packing and then unpacking?
What? No. Maybe.
Trying to keep me on my toes.
Just keeping me on my toes, actually.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Our histories say there were once flower meadows on Voeld. Colors we didn't have names for.
Whatever you think of it, this is a beautiful planet.
Those clouds are really something.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Heads up, looks like a Kett construct.
I hear the researchers here drill into the ice in order to study it.
Someone around here probably knows what that ice is for.
Don't think that...
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further. Pathfinder, active remnant nearby. I suggest investigating.
You seem easily affected by the cold.
This remnant site has defenses in place, Pathfinder.
Hey, Joel. Joel? Joel? You alive?
What?
Pathfinder, this location could support an outpost, but the planet is not yet viable.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further. Pathfinder, I detect a Kett camp ahead.
Look! Kett!
Where there's Kett, there's trouble. We have to deal with this. They were carrying explosives, and this looks like some kind of Kett detonator? What were they doing?
I don't like the sound of that. I want to search the area.
Got one. Got one. Got one. I think that's all of them.
Thank you, Ryder. That will make travel through this area much safer.
So, am I the first and only Asari you know?
You are the first, but not the only.
Really? Who else?
There is also Lexi.
Oh, right.
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Time to scrounge for tech.
I detect no additional glyphs in the area. Interface accepted.
Is this what you need for your project, Peebee?
Looks like it. Very cool little piece of REM tech.
REM tech?
Yeah, shortcut I made up. REM is short for remnant, and
I comprehend.
Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can.
appreciate it. Come see me on the ship. I'll give you an update on the project.
Lexi gave me some reading material about Asari culture.
And?
What? Oh, and
These relays are carrying power a long way. We've got targets! I think that's Kett tech. Stay alert.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Tempest is a good name. Not the best name, but it's good.
So what would be best?
Hey, complaining doesn't mean I want it to be my job.
It never does.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your
Hostiles
nav
ahead!
system, Pathfinder.
We should check out that remnant area.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
I wouldn't mind hanging out with the Resistance at some point. Learn some new things. Make some new friends.
They're a tough bunch.
I wonder if the Angara would let us train with them. I'd like to see their methods. Raelis was right. This looks like a research outpost. Giving shield assist.
There's a lot of organic material here. Angara?
There is an audio log saved on this device, Pathfinder.
Kett? Let's get a translation, Sam.
Processing.
Exaltation is not just about making more Kett. It's an exchange.
I think I saw a horror vid about this once.
There's bound to be more here. Let's keep moving.
Another audio log detected.
Let's hear it.
Transmissions acknowledged by investigation ongoing. Lost.
Things getting lost in the post. A universal problem.
I wonder if we can find the follow-up logs.
All transmissions appear to have failed. Some of its leaders suggested that this research is preventing from leaving Helix. Troubling implications. Set aside for now. Taking steps to verify that primary communication.
I'm picking up the nav point for another Kett station. Probably their primary communications.
If we take out that comm station, does that mean the Kett can't call home?
Genetic information logged. Genetic information logged. Pathfinder, these samples all contain the same genetic sequence. At first, it appears to be a familial connection, but the genome shows signs of modification. Evidence suggests the sequence was drawn from a single individual and incorporated into other Kett.
The Archon.
You left, right, left.
So you can talk the talk. Now walk it.
Damn. This blizzard's cutting right through my suit.
Here we are. Kett Comm Outpost.
The Archon's not the Kett's supreme leader. There's more like him, all over Andromeda.
All assigned to gather genetic information for the Empire.
And making more Kett in the process.
Rose, communication orders require explanation. Archon commands the
Wait, is the Archon going off book?
Is falling, Pathfinder.
Communications. Only Archon is aware of shifting situation in Helios. If Archon's opinion is that protocols are not to our benefit, accept his wisdom. He is the Senate's voice in Helios and must be obeyed.
Someone's repeating the party line.
It sounds like the Kett are starting to question what the Archon's doing. If this continues, It might be good for all of us.
There is likely nothing to be done, but conflicts between factions seldom resolve quietly.
Then we'll just have to keep an ear to the ground for now. With luck, something will happen.
Giles said he wanted to see you. Voeld orbit is steady. We're on course.
Carrion's War? Black and white one?
Nope.
What about Heart of Sirius?
Nope.
Who can live this long and miss that many classics?
Must be a talent.
Pathfinder, scavengers have picked over the salvage ahead. I detect above normal temperatures.
Smoke in the distance. Probably the crashed ship we're looking for. Cat killing other cat?
They really are going all out.
They're on us. Between the eyes.
Giving shield assist.
We got them all, I think.
this?
It appears to be a Kett data log, Pathfinder. It may contain saved data of some variety.
Can we access this data, Sam?
The device is locked.
Anything you can do to bypass the lock?
This is beyond my current capabilities. We have never encountered a Kett device with security like this before. I suggest we bring it back to the Tempest for further analysis.
Suvi might be able to figure it out.
It's almost unbelievable that some of the Kett would be fighting their own. The Kett always seems so monolithic, almost faceless.
There's so much we still don't know about how their society functions.
The stuff you've brought in is helping shed some light on those questions. Speaking of which, this device you found at that destroyed Kett ship, it's secured with a biometric lock that can only be activated with a specific genetic code.
So, like a fingerprint scan, except with a genetic fingerprint.
Exactly. Whatever's in this, it's probably only meant for trusted individuals.
A Kett genetic code? We can't get one of those.
Thankfully, I think I have a workaround. Remember those Kett genetic samples you scanned on Voeld? Lexi's been working on the data, and I have an idea that just might work. We should go talk with her when you have time.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted Kett. I called Jarl to show him. Oh, there he is. Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Kett.
There must be a way to fix them.
We need to be prepared that there might not be.
Jarl, remember what we talked about?
That we should examine the problem objectively? Excuse me.
Grief is never easy. But Jarl needs to accept that exaltation is permanent.
Hope is good, but false hope is unhealthy.
I appreciate your support. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
And you're taking good care of him. Just remember why you came here too. There is a new alien species on your table.
My hands actually shook when I made the first incision. See this bone-like armor? It feels as strong as a Krogan's frontal plate.
I'll take your word for it.
I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell. Got your memo, Suvi. Data's right here, but I'm not sure what you're expecting to find.
Tell me you have it all sequenced.
Yes, of course. It was the first thing I...
Perfect. Sam, can you test combinations of sequences against the lock?
Testing.
Brute force, Dr. Anwar?
Tried and true methods. And with Sam's processing speed, it should take no time.
Key found.
Whoa. We thought it was a data log, but it's not. It's...
It just locked onto a transmission.
Oh crap, turn it off. Who knows what it's doing?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal our location.
This transmission is audio.
The Archon has abandoned our way, spurns tradition, defies protocol. He abuses his authority, obsesses over remnant secrets, and keeps us cut off from home. This cannot continue. He will return to the path of right or be destroyed. This is my promise. An Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
Someone's gunning for the Archon. I'd say that's something we can exploit.
You don't mean try to make some kind of deal?
Don't know yet. What else is in the transmission?
It's the same stuff. It repeats. I wonder if there's a way to trace the signal. Scanning for nav point. I'll transmit it to your Omni tool, in case you want to check it out.
What do you think we'll find out there?
I don't know. It might be a base of Kett dissidents organizing against the Archon.
Whatever it is, please be careful, Ryder.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora?
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
Ready to fly, Path. What the?
Find something?
Something pinged us. An ID request. The Tempest auto-responded.
We'll keep an eye out in the sector.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Back where we really started. What's new on our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.